Saturday day at the races for the regular Monterey Motorsports reunion. And as you can see behind me, it's all the F1 cars. The marquee for the main races is F1 and IROC Series. So this is Monterey Motorsports reunion. Yeah, now we're walking down. These are all the F1 cars. And we are walking down. Just a quick, here they'll show you the front. The front's a little better view than the back. With a dream to preserve the heritage of classic race cars. Racing starts with turn of the century. Ragtime races in 1960s, Corvettes and Mustangs, plus classic race cars like Le Mans Series race cars and Can-Am cars, just to name a few. Plus classic cars from the 1930s and 50s will also be there to join the crew. Okay. The rumble of the large piston engines just makes my day in Monterey, in Monterey. It's another nice day to go racing at the historic 11-turn Laguna Seca racetrack, up the hill and down the three-story drop from the corkscrew, and roaring up the straightaway, then slowing down to go around Andretti hairpin on another nice day in Monterey. Another nice day to go racing. Just listen to the roar of the engines as the cars tear through the countryside. Another nice day to go racing. Just listen to the roar of the engines as the cars tear through the countryside. Another nice day in Monterey.
He's like, my. I took a picture of
If I can get right back in here. It's the 1988 McLaren MP4.
That's exactly right.
I have to wait until the crowds move. Okay, excuse me. 1986 BMW. It's Benetton. Benetton, something like that. Terrell, 1985. Excuse me. 1984 Ullman Hart GT 184.
79, maybe 80.
And then this is a 1983 Williams FW08C.
Yeah, that's great.
And then this one is a 1982 Alfa Romeo 182.
To avoid potential oil situations. category.
And then John Player Special. So 1978 Lotus Type 79.
61, 1975, championship.
Yep, you can see the slick tires. They look pretty new, not well worn yet. This one. So those are all the marquee for the F1 cars in previous years.
Well, if you got to make your way down to the IROC Center right now, there is Jeff Gordon being interviewed by Kevin Harris, Greenlight TV. All right, let's introduce you to the drivers in this next category. In the pole position, that is 150 California driver 73 low and 6294. John Fudge next to him, 142. 1973 Chevron B23/26. Alex McAllister, third position. Number 9 car, 1966. Jonathan Roosevelt, 69.
I don't know. What's up with my dad? Yeah, I went to the Portland.
White and red. John Phillips, number 11, starting position. That's 71. Scarlet Ferrari special red. Dave Hagan out there getting their number 37 Porsche 998 white and green.
Okay.
White and red. It's a 67 910. Bill Wyatt, pilot, number 88. David Punch on the 8th starting position.
Then these are older, look like front engine F1 cars.
Mark Leonard. It's a 67 Porsche 910 white and red.
So 1955 Mercedes Benz.
1970,
1956. These look a lot like the Indy Roadsters. This is a 1956 Maserati 250F. 1958 BRM 325. 1955 Van Wall Formula One. 1959 Cooper T51 Formula One.
So they went from 1.5. So no.
1961 Cooper T53.
1971 Chevron B19 red.
1962 Porsche 804. That's kind of a small car.
911 ST in yellow.
I like it.
Wagner.
It must be on the very back. Let's see if I can zoom in.
S in white. Riley Barnett in the 23rd starting position. That is car number 34. It's a 1969 BMW 2002.
Yeah, that's there on the back.
Smalley, number 20.
Is probably maybe air cooled,
911 L in white.
maybe a fan.
Smalley, number 77B in the 25th starting position. That's a
Then this is 1963 ATS
out there.
T
The Thrill.
TIPO TIPO 100
Porsche 911S in red. Carl Durkheimer, number
FO
47, driving that 1967.
1963
Buckley, number 77.
There, O, SCIROCCO, SP2.
Alfa Romeo GT8 Bob Kaufman, number 23, driving the 1965 GT40 aspect.
This one, 1964 BRM P261.
911S/R, red and yellow. Steve Walker, number 48, on the 16th row outside.
This one is 1965 Honda RA272. Trying to speak up. Some of the cars, when they get going, if they have the big engines, are really loud. So, it's a 1967 Lotus Type 49. 1970 BRM E153. It's the 1974 McLaren M20. Over here. 1974, let's see,
Yeah, I don't know what side.
Surtees, SURTEES, TS16.
Lola, and you, Porsche, you offer managed from you, couple GT44s, BMWs, and 30s.
Swing around because it's the last car. Swing around here. And then you've got that car over there. 1966 AAR Gurney Eagle MK1. 1974 Pirelli VPJ-4. Quick pan as they walk back.
They got all the suspension like tucked in, the bodywork.
Oh, here's the coming up the ragtime racers. The ragtime racers. Big super super big piston. So very short or low RPM, 1500, 1500 RPM. Tops for these, so they don't rev as high. You want to rev the engine without running. From last year, just watched last year, 2024 video. And these are just huge. Can't tell where the pistons are. This one. They probably do a good 60, between 60 and 100, which back then is really good because they had very little braking. So it was just, as Jay Leno says, retard forward progress, not really braking at all. These cars. So that's like really rustic, like wood, kind of, you call that the dash, steering wheel. Looks like an overflow tank, maybe, and a regular fuel tank. So the overflow tank is to get you back to the pits tank. And that's a real rustic. It's, I don't know if they painted it that way or they just left it that way to show all the wear and tear over the years. Then you got this one. So I think each of these here are pistons. So the pistons you can see are like that wide. The cam is like that big around, like huge. Some of these, this might be a little bit smaller. Some of these are up to 22 to like 30 or 40 liter. I'm not talking about a normal V8 being 8 to 10 liter if you got a really big V8. These are like 22 to 40 liters. There's the period helmet. That one. That's nice. Paul Scott Racer. Some of these are the same cars that race year after year. Looks like, is that where the fuel fill is? It's locked down, whatever it is. Either that or oil fill. A lot of these cars used a lot of oil. Especially the Indy race cars. The 1950s, the front engine. They use so much oil, they have an oil reserve tank. like this one. I like the duck on the front. You can see how big the engines are. And then it has the, you can see down here the chain. So a big chain sprocket. Now these type rear ends where it comes to a point or almost a point aren't very aerodynamic, but they look cool. They thought they were aerodynamic probably back in the day, but the cutoff ones like the Daytona Coupe Shelby, that is aerodynamic. But I don't think, some people may think it looks cool. I think it doesn't look as cool as a teardrop boat tail, you know, something back end. So you give and take whether you like the styling or you like the aerodynamics for higher speed. So this again is called the Ragtime Racers, or the 1920s jazz, ragtime, jazz type music. If those are original seats, they held up quite well. If they haven't been upholstered. And then you see the handbrake, so there's a handbrake and then a throttle. Probably one of these is throttle and one's retard, which you had to do for the spark. So you had to bring the spark up, I guess, and then if I understand it correctly. And the timing, it's either the amount of spark or the timing of the spark, and then you had to put on the gas. So modern cars do all that through a computer or something. So all you need to do is push on the gas.
Let the love begin. Our hearts in sync like a piano song in our ragtime world. That's where we belong.
And then I guess one of these, so one of these is gear shift and one of these is brake. Since it was
on a
hand
cobblestone
brake.
street under lamplight glow, chasing shadows step by step we go. Your laughter's melody caught my heart's ear. Every chord you
So
strike
what I was
makes our love clear.
explaining,
Time might march with its deliberate beat, but in our world love is light and free.
like that,
Moments
has a little
like
bit of
sugar
copper
melting in our hand, we'll dance through life
in it.
in our ragtime land.
And then this one, I'll show you that one in a minute. I wanted to capture this one. This looks like
When
it's
morning
almost
finds us in each
fairly
other's arms,
modern.
we'll face the dawn with its vibrant charms.
Probably
Every day's a song in
repainted,
our endless dance.
seats
With love and
redone.
laughter, we'll take the chance.
And in period, they tried to keep the period maybe. I doubt the floor is period for the time. Floors on a lot of these were wood. So,
When the moon gets frisky and the stars all dance, I found my darling in a stolen glance. With a tap of toes and a tilt of hats, we laughed and loved
then
in
they have
alleyway chats. In the
two,
honky
see how
tonk where the jazz horns
they're
blow, we two-step
two
sweetie letting
tires,
feelings show.
but no
Notes would play
rims.
like fireflies in the night. In your
So,
arms, every note felt so right.
I don't know how they
Oh,
get them
twirl me
off,
dear, in a
off and
ragtime spin
on
with a wink
quick
and a
enough.
grin. Let the love begin. Our hearts in sync like a piano song in
You
our
wonder how
ragtime
they
world.
get the
That's where we
tires
belong.
on the wheels quick enough when they're on the side of the road. Because the mechanic had to do all the repairs.
I think
On a cobblestone street under lamplight glow, chasing shadows step by step we go. Your laughter's melody caught my heart's ear.
And then
Every
they put air
chord you
back in it.
strike makes our love clear. Time might march with its deliberate beat, but in our world love is light and free.
Yeah.
Moments like sugar melting in our hand will dance through life in our ragtime land.
Yeah, probably.
When
And they
morning finds
clamp
us in
on.
each other's arms, we'll face the dawn
So
with its
not
vibrant
like
charms. Every day's
modern
a song in our
tires,
endless
yeah,
dance
because you
with
can
love
see
and laughter.
the
We'll take the
inside
chance.
of the
When
rim
morning
right
finds us in
there.
each other's arms, we'll face the dawn with its vibrant
So
charms. Every day's a
kind
song
of
in
has
our
a
endless
rim,
dance with
but
love and laughter. We'll take the chance.
you like all the brass and copper? See, this is you can almost tell it's pretty original because of all this wood for the floorboards and the and everything. So it's hard to say whether the seats really nice condition if they're original seats. Yeah, in this era, and I bet this is an original flooring. Maybe original box there, wood box. And maybe gauges, but I doubt the flooring is original, looks too new. And the seats. So you can almost tell the seats are redone, which still could make it original, but it isn't as original as untouched original, as Jay says. It's only original ones. That's what Jay always says. I watch just about every Jay Leno Garage and Jay Leno and Donald Osborne, their show together in Newport, Rhode Island. So there's an old trunk on the back. So let's see if these. Yeah, it looks a little. Maybe they had drum brakes on the back. It looks like because there's two cables. But it doesn't look like this one. Let's see if we can get down here. Whether you can tell, but it doesn't look like it uses the chain drive. So this is a little more modern car. And then this, I'll swing around, is how they set up the backdrop. Usually they have even more of a backdrop that goes all the way around. This one just goes on the back. Monterey Racer and old parts up here. And old style. Probably wrought iron or iron tools. That's a little where all the modern tools are. Cool. Forgot about it. You gotta get this one. Cool, without a body on it.
I didn't even care about this stuff.
Showing the whole thing.
Good weekend out, right? Make it more
Probably put this dust bag.
Now you can see this one actually uses a shaft drive.
16 valve.
Shaft drive, and it looks like drum brakes on the back, but no brakes on the front.
Winery had it in its junk pile. Like this stuff.
Some of them, I think, had brakes on the front, but no brakes on the back, which makes it even harder to stop. But even with drum brakes mechanical, they're not, I don't think, hydraulic. So,
It's not that, yeah, 'cause it's not that forward strip. It's gonna be over. What I hate when they push zero emissions on the car.
oh, here it comes.
You want to see what I put in your backpack?
Okay. Okay, lead on. We've seen a lot of these, so.
Yeah, the buildings on the right and the left-hand side, they weren't open the other day.
Right,
so I don't
so
know
we'll
what's
go
in
over
there.
there
But I'm gonna go check out.
But I like this Ferrari. We'll take a picture,
Right here.
video of that.
Yes.
Do you think that one's in a race? That looks like a pretty new one to be racing today. So it's that one right there. Yeah, if that one's racing, because that's looks like a street car.
It's a diesel.
Yeah, that one. You don't see many diesel cars. They had one a couple years ago in Le Mans racing. They had one diesel car. But when they interviewed the driver, they said that It was only would rev to maybe 4,000 RPM, and hard to tell from the engine sound where the shifting points were. Usually you can tell on the revs. So low revving.
Gus, I've been had.
Car coming, so just be careful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll see where. So are we going on that side then? Must be a GT40, but it's doesn't say which one. Let's see. So it's Ford GT MK4, 800 plus max horsepower, 185 miles an hour, 3G plus. Lateral acceleration.
It's crazy, like going from 88% to
Is that why you asked me?
the number one. I've never done it, so.
Here are the saloon cars and Mini Coopers. Gonna go down here and then back there.
What?
It says Austin Cooper.
It's like put tape on the headlights.
Like, two.
These are the Mini Coopers.
Hey, how you doing? You guys got on fire though, my God. That's a combination of both. So at any corner you're gonna make it a 10 straight away make a cop. So it's always what do you make it? What's the name of the little Guido, right? That's the beautiful thing. I like the it really does. I get it. I'm so confused. This is we can't figure out what
I don't know, probably 4. but
There's 4 plugs, there's 3 exhaust ports.
Sometimes there's 2 plugs per
That's what I was thinking.
cylinder, sometimes, but most of the time.
Why are there be 4 plugs?
I think they were 4-cylinder, probably like, I don't know, like 50 horsepower or something.
Just enough.
Yeah, but they're so lightweight and nimble.
Right.
I'll just shove the intake up.
Right there, honey.